In the heart of a crowded city, where skyscrapers scrape the sky and concrete dominates the landscape, the air feels heavy with unspoken tension. Maria, a young mother, stands on her balcony, cradling her baby as she gazes at the smog that blankets the horizon. "It wasn't always like this," she murmurs, recalling the vibrant blue skies of her childhood. For her, climate change is not an abstract concept. It is a daily reality that threatens her family's future. "I feel like we are living in a cautionary tale," she confides to her neighbor, Tom, who works as an environmental scientist. "Every summer, the heat waves get worse and the storms. It's as if nature is screaming for help." Tom nods, his brow furrowed. "You're not alone in feeling that way. The data is alarming. The building sector contributes nearly 40% of global carbon emissions. Every time a new high-rise goes up, it seems we take 2 steps back in the fight against climate change." "But what can we do?" Maria asks, desperation creeping into her voice. "It feels like we're fighting a losing battle against forces much bigger than us." "We have to raise our voices," Tom replies firmly. "Every small action counts. We can advocate for sustainable building practices, push for policies that prioritize green construction, and educate our communities." This conversation encapsulates the echoed sentiments of many who feel the weight of environmental degradation on their shoulders. As the world continues to grapple with the consequences of resource depletion and rising temperatures, the stories of individuals like Maria and Tom serve as poignant reminders of the human cost of inaction. Statistics reveal that urban areas, where most buildings are concentrated, experience the most severe effects of climate change. Case studies illustrate this correlation vividly. Cities that have prioritized sustainability report lower temperatures and improved air quality. In stark contrast, regions that cling to traditional building methods suffer from increased emissions, leading to a vicious cycle of environmental decline. The urgency for a shift in the building sector is palpable. The choices made today will determine the livability of our planet for generations to come. As Maria contemplates the future, she realizes that it's not just about her family, it's about the collective responsibility we all share to protect the Earth. Her resolve strengthens, pushing her to join local initiatives that advocate for sustainable building practices, hoping to inspire others to follow suit. "We may not have all the answers," she tells Tom, her voice steadier now, "but we can start by demanding change within our own communities." As Maria's determination to advocate for sustainable building practices grows, she finds herself at a local community meeting where architects, builders, and environmental activists gather to discuss the future of construction in their city. The atmosphere buzzes with hope and ambition, a stark contrast to the heavy air she often breathes in outside. "We're at a pivotal moment," announces Sarah, a passionate architect who has embraced green building standards. With certifications like LEED, BREEAM, and WELL gaining traction, we're setting new benchmarks for sustainability in our industry. Maria listens intently as Sarah outlines the criteria for these certifications. LEED focuses on energy efficiency and sustainable site development, while BREEAM emphasizes sustainability in the built environment. WELL, on the other hand, is all about promoting health and well-being for the occupants, she explains, her voice filled with enthusiasm. Tom, who has accompanied Maria to the meeting, leans in with curiosity. "What are some successful examples of these standards in action?" he asks. "Take the green building at Riverside," Sarah replies, her eyes shining. "It's achieved LEED Platinum status and has reduced energy consumption by 40%. The feedback from occupants has been overwhelmingly positive. They report feeling healthier and more productive." "That's incredible," Maria interjects. "But how do we get more buildings to adopt these standards?" "It feels like a slow process." "It requires a shift in mindset," responds John, a builder known for his commitment to green construction. Clients are often driven by cost, but once they see the long-term savings and benefits to health, they come around. It's about educating them on the return on investment. Green buildings can save up to 30% in energy costs. As the discussion continues, Maria learns about the stark differences between traditional and green buildings. Traditional buildings not only consume massive amounts of energy, but also contribute significantly to urban heat islands, Tom notes. While green buildings, with their sustainable materials and designs, help mitigate these effects. They improve air quality and promote biodiversity. Maria feels a sense of urgency, but also empowerment. She understands that each of these green building standards represents a step toward a more sustainable future. We can't afford to wait, she asserts, her voice rising with conviction. We need to push for these standards in our community, demand that new developments meet these criteria. Sarah nods in agreement. Absolutely. The more we advocate for green buildings, the more we can influence policymakers and developers. It's a collective effort. Inspired by the shared vision, Maria feels a renewed sense of purpose. She realizes that by joining forces with individuals like Sarah and John, she can help pave the way for a healthier environment. The community meeting concludes with a call to action, encouraging attendees to spread the word about green building practices and work together to create a sustainable future. As Maria walks home, she reflects on the conversations that unfolded. Change is possible, she whispers to herself, energized by the possibilities ahead. We just need to believe in it and take action. As Maria continues her journey toward advocating for sustainable buildings, she delves deeper into the innovations that are transforming the construction landscape. Inspired by the discussions from the community meeting, she sets out to learn more about the technologies that could make buildings not just environmentally friendly, but also highly efficient and livable. One sunny afternoon, Maria visits a recently completed building that has garnered attention for its innovative design and sustainable technologies. As she approaches, she's greeted by David, the lead architect of the project, who is eager to show her around. Welcome, Maria. This building is a testament to what sustainable design can achieve, he says, gesturing toward the sleek structure adorned with solar panels. We've integrated renewable energy sources, geothermal heating, and even a green roof that helps with insulation and biodiversity. Maria's eyes widen with excitement. I've heard about solar panels, but how does geothermal heating work? David smiles, appreciating her curiosity. It's quite fascinating. We use the Earth's stable underground temperature to heat and cool the building. It's efficient and drastically reduces energy consumption. As they walk through the building, Maria notices the abundance of natural light flooding in through large windows. The design also maximizes daylight, doesn't it? She asks. Exactly. We aim to reduce reliance on artificial lighting, which not only saves energy but improves the occupants' well-being, David explains. Each room they enter showcases innovative materials, from recycled steel to low VOC paints, all chosen to minimize environmental impact. Maria takes mental notes, envisioning how she can share this knowledge with her community. Later, as they stand on the rooftop garden, David shares a case study of another project that implemented similar technologies. At the Eco Center downtown, we achieved a 50% reduction in energy use compared to traditional buildings. The feedback from the community has been overwhelmingly positive. People feel more connected to nature and report better health outcomes. That's incredible, Maria replies, her enthusiasm building. It's proof that sustainable design can lead to tangible benefits for both the environment and the occupants. Just then, a voice interrupts their conversation. Excuse me, is this the tour for the new sustainable building? It's Lisa, a local environmentalist who has also been following the project closely. Yes, it is. We were just discussing the benefits of integrating innovative technologies in building design, David replies. I've been advocating for these changes in our community as well, Lisa adds, her eyes sparkling with determination. We need to push for more projects like this one. It's essential for our future. Absolutely, Maria agrees. It's about showing people that sustainability isn't just a trend, it's the future of construction. As they continue their conversation, Maria feels a sense of camaraderie with David and Lisa. They share ideas and experiences, recognizing that their collective efforts could lead to greater awareness and adoption of sustainable practices. Later that evening, Maria reflects on her day. The advancements in sustainable design ignite her passion, and she resolves to spread the word about these groundbreaking technologies. Innovations like these can change the way we think about buildings and their impact on our planet, she muses to herself. I have to share this with my community and inspire them to embrace these changes. As Maria continues to advocate for sustainable buildings, she is eager to uncover the myriad benefits these structures offer. She has learned about innovative technologies in her previous encounters, but now she seeks to understand how green buildings impact the lives of those who occupy them and the communities they are part of. One evening, Maria attends a community event at a local green building that has been the talk of the town. The atmosphere is lively, filled with laughter and chatter as residents share their experiences. Maria approaches a group of residents, including a woman named Sarah, who has lived in the building for over a year. Hi, Sarah. I've heard so much about this place. What's it like living here? Maria asks, genuinely curious. Sarah beams with enthusiasm. Oh, it's been a game changer. The air quality is noticeably better, and I feel more energized every day. Plus, our utility bills have decreased significantly since we moved in. That's amazing.
What do you think contributes to that?
Maria inquires, jotting down notes. The building's design is optimized for energy efficiency. We have a green roof, which not only insulates the building but also reduces stormwater runoff. And the use of natural materials makes a huge difference in our indoor air quality, Sarah explains. Just then, a man named James joins the conversation. I can vouch for that. I used to suffer from allergies, but since moving here, my symptoms have improved dramatically. It's like living in a breath of fresh air, he adds, his voice filled with relief. That's incredible to hear. It seems like the health benefits are significant, Maria reflects, feeling inspired by their stories. As the evening progresses, Maria decides to delve deeper into the financial aspects of green buildings. She meets with a local architect, David, who specializes in sustainable design. David, can you share some insights on the financial returns of green buildings compared to traditional ones? She asks. Certainly. Studies show that green buildings can yield up to a 20% higher return on investment, David explains. Lower operating costs, increased property values, and reduced absenteeism in workplaces all contribute to the financial appeal. Maria nods, absorbing the information. It sounds like the initial investment pays off in the long run. Exactly. Plus, there are often incentives and rebates available for sustainable projects, making it more feasible for developers and homeowners alike, David adds, highlighting the economic advantages. Intrigued, Maria thinks about how she can share these insights with her community. She imagines hosting workshops to educate others on the benefits of green living and the financial incentives available. Later, as the event comes to a close, Maria reflects on the importance of sharing these stories. The testimonials from residents like Sarah and James, combined with a financial analysis from David, paint a compelling picture of the multifaceted benefits of green buildings. It's not just about the environment. It's about enhancing quality of life for everyone, she muses, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. I need to amplify these voices and encourage others to consider the shift towards sustainable living. As Maria delves deeper into her advocacy for sustainable buildings, she realizes that the future of green architecture holds limitless possibilities. Inspired by the testimonials and financial insights she gathered from the residents and the architect, she feels a sense of urgency to explore what lies ahead in the realm of sustainable construction. One afternoon, Maria attends a symposium featuring leading experts in sustainable design. The room buzzes with excitement as industry leaders and futurists gather to share their visions. Maria finds herself captivated by a panel discussion titled, "Innovating for Tomorrow: The Next Wave of Green Building." The moderator, a renowned architect named Lisa, opens the floor. Today, we're discussing the future of sustainable buildings. What innovations are on the horizon? She prompts. A young architect named Ethan leans forward, his enthusiasm palpable. I believe the integration of artificial intelligence in building design will revolutionize our industry. Imagine AI analyzing environmental data in real time to optimize energy use and material selection. Maria scribbles down notes, intrigued. That's fascinating. How do you envision this technology being implemented? She asks. Ethan responds, we're already testing AI algorithms that simulate energy consumption patterns. This will allow architects to design buildings that adapt to changing environmental conditions, ultimately leading to more resilient structures. Next, the panelist, Dr. May, a sustainability researcher, shares her insights. We're also seeing a significant shift toward biophilic design, incorporating natural elements into our buildings. This not only enhances aesthetics, but also improves mental health and well-being, she explains. Are there any successful examples of this? Maria inquires, eager for concrete illustrations. Absolutely. There's a new project in Seattle that incorporates living walls and natural light in every unit. The residents report increased happiness and creativity, Dr. May replies, her passion evident. After the panel, Maria engages in conversation with Lisa. What do you think is the biggest barrier to adopting these innovations? She asks. The main challenge is collaboration, Lisa responds thoughtfully. We need architects, engineers, developers, and communities to work together. When we break down silos, we can create truly sustainable solutions. Motivated by these discussions, Maria decides to investigate local community initiatives that promote sustainable building practices. She visits a neighborhood organization that focuses on educating residents about eco-friendly construction methods. Welcome, Maria, greets Rachel, the program coordinator. We're currently launching a community garden project that incorporates sustainable building materials. It's all about involving the community and showcasing how green practices can be integrated into everyday life. That sounds incredible. How has the response been? Maria asks, genuinely interested. Rachel smiles. People are excited. They see how sustainable practices can enhance their environment and quality of life. We're also working on workshops to educate homeowners on eco-friendly renovations. As Maria listens, she envisions the ripple effect these initiatives could have on the community. The merging of innovative design and grassroots efforts can create a powerful movement for sustainable living. Later, as the sun sets, casting a warm glow over the city, Maria feels an overwhelming sense of possibility. The future of green buildings is not just about technology, but about community, collaboration, and cultivating a shared vision, she reflects. If we can harness the energy of individuals and innovators alike, we can truly reshape our environments for the better. Determined, Maria plans to organize a community event that brings together local leaders, architects, and residents to discuss and brainstorm sustainable solutions for their neighborhood. She knows that by fostering dialogue and collaboration, she can help pave the way for a brighter, greener future.